Alright, let's unmask him.
Yeah, don't fail your 3 guesses.
Yeah, a little bit concerned about that. Especially around the times of death. I'm a little bit worried about that. But we'll see. Smith's house. Damn. Music got really, dramatic. Let's speak. The truth. So you didn't know anything about the virus and the offer received by the professor, is that correct? Oh, he's a pig, dude. He's a dead mouse pig.
Oh, God.
Indeed, I never expected the professor to work on something like that. Liar. You did know it, and I'm here to prove it. If you don't mind, I'd like to be straight with you. Do you believe Pandora killed the professor? I guess so. Probably Pandora was the contact he mentioned in his messages. No, it was the ambassador. What if I told you he has nothing to do with him? What? But it must be him. Well, that's your opinion. This time the modus operandi is quite different, and this evidence proves it. Yeah, the message. No matter how hard one tries to replicate Pandora's ways, it's inevitable to make some small mistakes. Especially if those investigating the case have years of direct experience with Pandora, while the only information publicly available are censored by the media. Look at this photograph. Do you really have this maniac's work and it's not explicit enough already without having to leave a message? The real Pandora would never leave such clues about a myth, letting the audience figure it out as part of his sick game. I'm not following, detectives. Why are you telling me this? You'll see. You know Huber was planning to run away with Dahlia, with the help of someone who was interested in his research. Research linked to his terrible virus, which conveniently was engineered with the help of one of his beloved assistants. He never mentions him by name, but after my investigations, I came to the conclusion that the person he had to meet was the ambassador. This dude. The second victim was his contact? How is that possible? In order to arrange an escape without getting caught by the police, you need someone outside the control system, just like Sievers. Both he and Huber had access to encrypted emails, and they were in business with Hephaestus. And that's how our dear ambassador could know the depth about Huber's studies. Also, Thalia confirmed Huber was not having direct contacts abroad lately. Was having direct contacts with abroad lately, so he was probably arranging their escape.
Yeah, most definitely.
They probably arranged a meeting at the Five Twins Hotel that night while Sievers was around the city for business. That day, the room was accessed 3 times, twice with the key, at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., and once with Huber's Aqua S at 1 a.m. The owner of the hotel said the professor has always been alone, and at 1 a.m. the hotel was pretty deserted. Let's not forget that you need a special card to enter. It's easy to guess that he came in around 4 p.m. to check things out. Then he came back at 8 p.m. along with the ambassador to close the deal. Cornelius is probably waiting for him next to his room. The access to the hotel was free, and he didn't want to be seen with him. What's interesting, though, is that after 8 p.m., none of them left the room. And this evidence proves it. Huh. What evidence proves they never left the room? This one? Wait, I thought...
That would seem so. That doesn't really prove they didn't leave the room,
because remember, she said that it only tracks entrances. So we can't prove that they didn't leave the room. Maybe the time of death. Because, yeah, they couldn't have left the room if they're fucking dead.
Yeah, but they're dead at, like, 45 midnight and 1 a.m.
I guess I'll try this.
They couldn't be the third person, because...
Oh, crap. No, this is not the right evidence to demonstrate they never left the room after 8 p.m. Crap. Alright, the owner of the hotel, it's gotta be the other thing. The professor always been around. Yeah. Yeah, he came back at 8 p.m. Cornelius was probably waiting for him in the next to his room. The access to the hotel was free, and he didn't want to be seen with him. What's interesting, though, is that after 8 p.m. none of them left the room, and this evidence proves it. It has to be this, because they died. I can't think of anything else. Like, that wouldn't prove it. We just tried that. This has nothing to do with it. The deaths? Yes, okay. Huber was killed at 12:45, while the ambassador was killed about 15 minutes later, which coincidentally was the last access to the room. So this means the professor was killed by... Oh, shit. The professor was killed by... I have no fucking idea. How would I know that? Why would the ambassador kill the professor?
The ambassador needed his Aqua OS to probably enter the room. Unless they entered together. God.
What the hell? Can I save here? Yeah, I could save. Let me save.
This is a hardcore run.
Yeah, I know this is cheating, but I also just don't want to have to redo this a billion times. I mean, we have to guess who killed the professor right now, and I feel like I don't have enough evidence for this, but... It could be the ambassador, but... Everyone else, who the... Like... We haven't even talked to Eugene. I don't think Talia did it, and Nadine is 60. I don't think she could have done it. Wait, let me look at the... This dialogue doesn't make any sense. Huber was killed at 12:45, while the ambassador was killed 15 minutes later. Was coincident? It was less. So that means the professor was killed by... How would we know? How would that lead to who?
Yeah, this is a stretch.
This is a real stretch, dude. We haven't actually learned anything new to, like, let us know that... Oh, this is a new piece of evidence. Like, we knew that those were the times they left, and those are the times they died. Why does that tell us anything? Alright, I'm just gonna guess the ambassador. I already saved. Wait, what? The ambassador did it? Why would he... There is no other way. Our mysterious man was the only one who could have killed Huber. What? The professor was drugged, tied up, and after a few hours repeatedly stabbed to death. Demetrius tried to emulate Pandora's modus operandi, conscious that no one would ever bust him. He was feeling safe, since basically no one knew his identity. Okay, but... We barely knew anything about this ambassador. We only knew what Huber told us about him, and why would Huber... Why would he kill him? That's so weird.
Missing motive.
Yeah. But I feel like you were well aware of that. Isn't that right, Mr. Smith? But why did he wait for so long? Why not simply kill him and leave the room when I was around? Yeah, he was there for like 4 hours. No. After drugging Huber, he waited patiently just after 1 a.m. because... He wanted to make sure no one would see him. True, that could be. He needed time to create the perfect scene. He was waiting for someone.
Probably third one.
Huh. Actually, I think all three of these make sense. Because she said after 11 p.m., no one... Like, later it gets nobody's there. And then... He needed time to create the perfect scene. But he never left, by the way. We could try the third one. Our friend was waiting for someone he cut a deal with in order to kill the professor. Oh, wow. You're right, Keith. So he's not surprised when he heard the door beeping. And I bet you... I bet that was your brother, or rather, you, Mr. Dean. How dare you? You have no idea about my relationship with Cornelius. Sure, but I do know about your feelings for Thalia instead. With Huber out of the way, you could have her all to yourself. I bet that was your plan when you accepted to get rid of him. What kind of monster do you think I am? I may be in love, but I'm not a murderer. Well, it's quite possible that Eugene is responsible, given his hatred against Huber for not being appointed to his successor. Besides, he was the one who created the virus and discovered... Was he the one that created the virus? Oh shit, I skipped. Anyway, I have a feeling that Demetrius made a deal with either one of you to kill the professor, blame Pandora, and run away with the virus. Keep throwing stones. All you're looking for is a scapegoat. You have nothing that links us to the crime scene. Oh, actually, we do. This evidence proves that either you or Eugene planned to murder someone, or planned the murder with the ambassador.
Gasp.
It has to be this, right? Because they had access to the AquaOS database. Only they could have done it.
Pretty much, yeah. That's like the only piece there.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh, well, never mind. Keep throwing straw. How? What? Oh, actually, we do. This evidence proves that either you or Eugene planned the murder with the ambassador. They could have given the ambassador
the drugs.
The drugs.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I guess the drugs. Like, he gave the ambassador the drugs. Okay, good. Demetrius drugged the professor with these pills and waited several hours before killing him, so that he could meet with the person he was murdered by shortly after. What the hell? What do these pills have to do with us? Hephaestus provides them to doctors and researchers. It's almost impossible to obtain them otherwise. Well, one of the managers at Hephaestus, John Deckard, confirmed it. He also added that Demetrius hadn't shown up yet. You could have got them from an outsider, someone who was aware of the professor's plan and wanted to betray him. One of you two. And you just happened to be there, just happened to be the ones able to encrypt Huber's AquaOS data after using it to kill Demetrius. Okay. Why do you keep dragging me into this? I helped you repair it. Why would I do that if I wanted him dead? Maybe Eugene did it, I don't know. You dumb idiots, you useless son of a dog. You don't know what my brother is capable of. Uh-oh. You keep blaming me without knowing anything. Actually, I kept blaming you, that's my fault. That's a Yuri problem.
Yeah, yeah.
I kinda was hard on this guy, to be fair. That fool is going to kill us all. It's just a matter of time. What the fuck? You must stop him, find him, slaughter him, now. He's going to kill us. All of us. Down to the last one. No, 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 no. I don't want to die. A new mask? Is that because of his mental breakdown? Mordred, get away from him. He's really starting to scare me. Calm down already and tell us where the hell your brother is. I swear I don't know. God, I don't know. Why does no one believe me? I hate you all of you. Okay. What the? Where is he going? Never mind, forget about him. I think this has nothing to do with the murder anyway. Really? And we haven't found the other 2 bullets yet. We have a possible biological attack going on, and that's what you were thinking about? Huh? What is this? A message from Thalia? Well, apparently she worked her magic. Even though it's just some random data about a GPS signal. Oh, great. And what are we supposed to do with that? I don't know. Maybe try to compare them with the location saved on the professor's AquaOS or the map of the city, and see if you can find a match. Easier said than done. We have to make it quick. If that fool really wants us to use the virus, we are in serious trouble. Try to find some coordinates. Meanwhile, I'm alerting the police. Okay, just what we needed. Okay, it's make or break. Alright. Restore the network and find the coordinates by covering the whole grid of the GPS signal boosters. Select the cell where you want to place or remove it. Keep in mind that each booster extends for 2 cell radius in every direction, but can't overcome the radio frequency shielding the city. Be careful, every grid area has to be influenced by one... Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this thing, because I don't know what this means. Otherwise it will overload. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm just, like, guessing right now. I'm literally just guessing. I think I did it wrong. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I don't... This one's blue. Why is that one blue? Okay, those are alright, apparently. Okay, that solved that. Okay, let's restart. Let's restart. Okay.
Yeah.
This is good. That's bad. That's bad. That's good. That's bad. That's bad. That's good. That's bad. That's good. That's good. That's bad. 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 Bad.
You want to change the top right.
Oh, I can't. So can I change the bottom and not break it?
No, keep the bottom as it was and go left one. So I put it one up above that.
Okay.
Nope, that didn't do it.
Huh.
Maybe just get rid of the middle right one and try a different spot for that.
Oh. We're almost there. Oh, so close. Damn. Okay, that has to go there. Oh my god, we're so close. I think.
Yeah, I didn't even read the directions, so I don't know what this is doing. But if I had to take a hunch, we might need to move the bottom left one. Up a diagonal to the right, and then proceed from there.
Okay. Alright. Let's try from this side first. Let's solve this side before we do anything. Okay, that's solved. But that won't work. That'll work, but that won't work here. That's not gonna work.
I figured they'd just keep the instructions on like the side of the screen here.
Yeah, Can I exit? I can't exit.
Fine, just keep winging it.
I get the puzzle. I get it. Like, we have to make sure there's no reds and they're all filled in. But I feel like it has to be done in a perfect order. I feel like this one is right. It has to be. Like, where else is it gonna go? Like, that's too short. Or maybe... Maybe this? Oh, wait. Maybe... That. Yes! It was the first one that was wrong. Okay, here we go. New destination available. Laboratory 32. Looks like that fool is in one of the laboratories at Hephaestus, in one of the outer districts of the city. Come on, it's not far from here. Alright, we'll do this and we'll call it quits. Hopefully this will end the chapter too. Hera, can you hear me? I'm at the lab. Shit, it's not working. This place must be shielded for security reasons. It's a sort of support laboratory for Hephaestus, after all. I should have known better. What are you doing here? Who let you in? So, you finally decided to show up. Stay right where you are. I know exactly who you are. You don't have to introduce yourself. And for the record, I never had any reason to hide. I didn't do anything bad. Oh, really? Demetrius Sievers and Cornelius Huber would have something to say about that. What are you talking about? I have nothing to do with their death. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Here we go. This is the moment I was waiting for. I'll get the truth out of you, I swear. Oh, you have nothing to do with them, right? So tell me, how do you know who I am? The name Demetrius? The professor is dead. He knows the professor is dead because Thalia told him, or his brother.
Yep.
I don't know how he'd know Demetrius. And, yeah, Mordred's name is in the papers all the damn time. It's got to be this middle one. How do you know Demetrius' name? Huh? When I mentioned him, you replied that you have nothing to do with their death. And as it happens, the only people who knew Demetrius' identity were his contacts at Hephaestus and the professor, who used to exchange private emails with. So I wonder, if you are that innocent, how do you know his name? I met him at Hephaestus before Huber's death. He said that he was willing to purchase the rights for Aqua OS. You liar. Demetrius was dead before even showing up at the company. Moreover, I suspect that buying those rights was just a cover-up to get in, without getting monitored by the police. He was only interested in your virus, the same virus as the professor was already ready to trade for his freedom. Yeah, that's right. If that fool didn't try to intervene with my project, he would still be alive. Fine. I knew about the professor's plan, but I never wished to kill him. I had no reason to. I wanted to find out who was going to be his successor, so I broke into his personal account and I happened to know about his escape. I tried to talk to him, but he wouldn't listen to a word. You know the rest of the story. I got a feeling that's not exactly what happened.
Yeah, there's a slight feeling.
So tell me, what's your version of events? I believe that you decided to betray Huber, contacting and proposing Demetrius a new deal, which implied the professor's death. Oh, so I suggested to kill him using Pandora's methods. Very original. But tell me, have you got any proof that demonstrates my presence at the hotel that night? Sure I have. And that's not the only thing that frames you. This evidence proves that you made sure that no one could find out about either the professor's plan or your involvement. This, right? His Aqua OS?
I mean, what else is there?
This evidence proves that you made sure that no one could find out about either the professor's plan or your involvement. Yeah, this. I think. Yep. The professor's Aqua OS. You knew that Hubert mentioned you in his messages. Knowing you couldn't erase all the data, you decided to corrupt it. You probably entered the room by cloning his data via remote access, or maybe Demetrius just threw the Aqua OS out the window. Either way, he knew you were coming. You managed to disarm him quite easily and shot him in the head. I had no reason to kill him. If I acted out of revenge, Huber's death would have been enough.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, you're wrong. You do have a reason. You killed him because... Get the virus back, blame it all on Pandora, blame your brother. Not blame your brother, they staged it so it looked like Pandora.
Yeah.
But he could... Did the professor have the virus? I don't think so.
Maybe if he's meeting with the guy.
Okay.
Seems like the likely option.
Yeah, it is. You couldn't let anyone put their hands on your virus, especially some foreign ambassador who would pass it off as his own. First, you had Huber killed, then you modified your Aqua OS data to match the professor's identity. You entered the room and shot Demetrius. At that point, you took Huber's Aqua OS, corrupted its data, then you threw it away once you made sure that all evidence had been erased. Oh, very interesting. You do realize that my brother could have done it too, right? Dean is simply obsessed with Dahlia. I doubt he would betray the man who just put his trust in him. You, on the other hand, are willing to do anything to achieve your goals, even getting the person you value most killed in cold blood. And how do you know that? You and me, we think alike, son. That's right, son. Do we? Have you any idea who I am?
Yes, son.
You're my son. I created the city's main cyber security system. It's only because of me if no foreign country has managed to break the Aqua OS yet. Every single creation I made has revolutionized this country, but all I wanted was to be better than my stupid brother. When the professor decided to support the development of my lethal virus, I thought I finally managed to beat him. Even an idiot like you should be able to see my success. The greatest genius in Nova almost finally bowed to me and my research. Despite this, he decided to appoint my stupid brother as his successor within the company. The idea that a virus just makes you a madman who's trying to kill us all. Got him. Didn't even use an eye. Kill you? Huh. That's funny. You are right on one thing, though, detective. I intend to use this virus to take revenge on this city. But my creation is not for killing humans. I knew it. It is meant to kill Aqua OS. Dun dun dun. I'm uploading on every computer in this laboratory so that it quickly spreads throughout the city, erasing everything. Well, I kind of need the Aqua OS. It helps me with my investigating. You're kidding. You expect me to believe that Huber helped you find a way to destroy his most successful invention? Oh god, he's crazy, dude. Look at him. Oh, actually,
Maniac.
He helped me because of another research, which nobody was aware of, let alone Hephaestus. Although it has always been there for all to see. My master, a Neo-Prometheus. He didn't just revolutionize technology. He went far beyond that, and finally managed to create... life. Androids as close to humans as possible, able to think with their own mind, to learn, to evolve, and feel emotions. Cornelius was scared with what he built, so he decided to help me engineer a virus that could eradicate his creatures, in case things got out of hand. They are linked to the Aqua OS main server, so destroying it would also mean deactivating every android all at once. Those behind me are failed experiments. Useless old junk now. They're worth nothing, especially after this latest masterpiece. Wait, you mean one of these monsters is somewhere out there up and running? Thalia? Maybe?
Asp.
You are such an idiot. Haven't you figured... I think I figured it out. The android is... Dahlia. Right? It makes sense. He created an android and he fell in love with her. Damn it. Now I'm beginning to see. No mask. This woman has always told me the truth. I couldn't see any mask because she's a damn android. Good twist. Were you two engaged? Yes, we've been engaged for the last 4 years, but he wanted to keep it quiet. He was worried about my safety. She was allowed to work at Hephaestus, but he never actually showed her anywhere else because he feared they could discover his secret. Any word from Eugene? I'd really like to hear his version. Not yet, he seems to be out of reach. But oh, that's how she tracked him down. So the message I found on Huber's Aqua OS. I wonder if he's aware of what unleashing that virus in Noble Plumos would lead to. Oh, he wanted to save Thalia. The image of Thalia, torn apart by the virus, haunts my nightmares.
What a twist!
Yeah, this totally makes sense now. It kind of confused. I thought it, a biological virus maybe, but yeah, it won't let me sleep peacefully. Yeah, that makes total sense. Destroy Aqua OS means the virus would erase her too. Everything makes sense now. Talia, Huber's fiancée, the masterpiece you're talking about. Exactly. An android entirely connected to Aqua OS with free access to all data and information, even capable of altering it at will. That's why no mask appeared on her face. That woman is not human. That explains how she found out the GPS data revealing Eugene's information. She had access to the main server Aqua OS. Try to imagine what she could do. A creature able to learn, evolve, understand human behavior. The only solution is to destroy her, taking the whole corrupted system of Nova Plumos down with her. My virus would wipe the state clean, awaken the conscience of the
decision making. That's inevitably about to happen.
Oh yeah. No, it's totally leading to, do you want to use the virus or do you not want to use the virus? Wait, are you telling me it would erase every single piece of information on the main server? No need to dance around it. Aqua OS destruction means your shady past would be erased too. Crimes, trials, evidence, archives, all gone forever.
And he has stacked the newspapers still.
Yeah, true. Still physical copies. No, don't listen to this psychotic rants. Oh, you finally decided to join us, little brother. Just when the fun was starting. Why do you want to waste all the professor's work? Why are you still seeking revenge after his death? You know, I was hoping that at least you would understand. The man was everything to me, really. I gave up my hopes and dreams. I gave everything just to live a single moment knowing that I existed for him. Just try to imagine what I felt. As I found he decided to betray me and run away with a monster. The same monster that killed Demetrius. What that means? Yes, I killed Demetrius Sievers. The twists, Keith, they keep on coming, dude. One after another. I did not see this one coming. Talia, what are you doing here? I've come to meet my destiny. There's no point in hiding what I've done, especially now that my time is running out. Is she accepting death without even reacting? Why hasn't she attacked Eugene yet? That night, Cornelius did not come home, and I acquired his GPS position through Aqua OS main server. I swear, though, when I found this device, someone had already corrupted the data. What? So Eugene really did via remote access. He probably wanted to erase all the data related to the virus from the device. Despite being encrypted, I managed to copy the relevant files and gain access to the hotel room. When I got in and saw him dead, I lunged at the killer. He managed to shoot... Okay. It's all coming together. We understand now. I got the complete picture.
Yeah, who could have predicted this?
This all makes sense. He managed to shoot me twice, and then I disarmed him. That's why there's no bullet holes. Yes, they're still inside of me. No one knows my secret. No one has the ability to repair me. My mobility is severely compromised. I can't even run anymore. Don't you see, Detective? This android got emotional and acted on pure instinct for the sake of revenge. A machine that can perfectly emulate human feelings. How is that different from us? Don't you see that this is the greatest invention in all in history? If we kill her, We destroy the data, we won't be able to replace or recreate something that is perfect anymore. Greatest invention? She looks like a filthy murderer to me. Those you call feelings are just artificially generated impulses, manually coded by that lunatic who created her. She'll always be a puppet, following predetermined behavioral patterns, no matter what. Isn't this the same for you humans? Your emotions are just a result of your experience, bound and conformed to the conventions of normal social behavior. Oh god, there's philosophy in this game now.
Oh god, I don't want to learn to think.
Gotta get Eric in here. Detective, let me stop my brother's virus. Maybe it's not too late. Then we'll leave forever and you'll arrest Eugene and charge him with everything that happened to the professor. What? Would you sell your brother like that? You had the professor killed. You didn't deserve to be called a brother anymore. Right, because you have a clear conscience, have you? You've always wished for the professor's death just to run away with his freaking machine. Let the virus take its course. We will blame it on Dean and Dahlia, and when Aquas is destroyed, we'll finally be free from the repression of this city. Here we go. Okay, what do you think, Keith?
I'm just gonna let you decide. It's your game.
I've decided on all of them. All right, just give me a first glance. What are you thinking?
I think you should choose the one that has the letter E.
I agree with you, actually. But is it at the beginning of a word or the middle of a word?
Why not both?
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I actually agree with you. I think we should stop Eugene. Dahlia's doesn't seem dangerous to me, especially now that she's compromised, and I kind of use the Aquas system anyway, so...
Yeah, because you're a pretty poor detective without it. You didn't even get anything close to this.
Yeah, no, not even remotely close. Yeah, I mean, Eugene's kind of a psychopath. I don't really follow him anyway. I could see the danger in, like,
I mean,
androids,
he
but...
did commit murder.
Yeah, he did commit murder. That is... Wait, he didn't or did?
He did. He
Oh, yeah, he did.
involved the professor dying.
Yeah, no, totally. He's an asshole. We're gonna stop him. Oh, I just disappeared. Oh, I reappeared with the gun. Take another step and I swear you're not going to walk out of this mirror alive. Dean, get moving and put the end to this madness. Detective. I said move. Okay, I'm on it.
You like helping out the government.
Hey, I'm helping out Dahlia over here, alright? I don't care about the government. You made the right choice, Mr. Foley. You idiot! I give you the chance to start over and you just throw it away like that? Who cares about starting over? I have 50k in my bank. I don't really give a shit. But now you should have understood, Eugene. No matter how much you try to run away, you can't escape your past. That's right, because it's on newspapers. I'm not sure how, but I did it. I stopped the virus. Good job. Now leave before this place is crawling with cops. Believe me, you'll regret letting that monster live. I wish things had gone differently, Eugene. If Cornelius was here, he would tell you the same. Shut up. Don't you dare name that scum. Yeah, I'm glad we made this choice. Thank you again, Detective.
Do we get the shrug?
Yeah, where's that shrug? One more time, please. You're pretty quiet for someone whose crazy plan has just been stopped. Stopped, you say? The most important part of the plan has been carried out before you got here. What? An explosion just happened. Stop! Hold it right there. Suspect is in custody. We're taking him in. Over. Wait a second. Don't take him away. What the hell were you trying to say? Did he blow up Dahlia? I was hoping you were smart enough to realize what twisted mind always follows different paths. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Believe me, Mr. Foley. You'll find out by yourself. What did he blow up? Can you believe it, Dahlia? We're finally leaving this hell. We're free, and most importantly, together. Today is the first day of our new life, so let's make the most of it. How ironic. Huh? What do you mean? Speaking of free will and machines, pretty ironic, isn't it, little brother? Huh? Oh. Well... Keith, we let a killer robot loose.
We all make mistakes.
Alright, that's the end of the chapter. Nice. We got a chapter done in this one. Sick. That was cool. We accepted David's offer. You kept the glove a secret. Of course, it's always got to be a secret. It's mine. It's mine now. You asked Harry to stay home. You stopped Eugene. Alright, as soon as I can save, we'll get out of here. Yes. No.
No.
Alright, that was really, really fun. That was a good little section. There was a lot of cool mini games. Really good twists. Like, it was kind of its own kind of separate thing. I bet, like, next chapter, we're going back to Pandora. This one was just kind of on the side, you know. A little, intermission before we get to the main plot again.
Yeah, not too sure if I was a big fan of just throwing random twists that no clues lead up to.
Bro, they were, like, shooting them out like a machine gun. Like, it was just twist, 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 twist. Even at the end, there was a twist. She killed Eugene, or, Dean. She grabbed his throat, which indicates that she, like, was gonna kill him. So they just kept throwing twists after one after the other. Like, in retrospect, it makes sense that Dahlia was a robot. But, I don't understand how we could have known who killed the professor at that point in time. We were just taking a guess. It didn't make any sense.
A lot of just wild guesses on that.
Like, we didn't know until
exists.
later. Yeah, like, we didn't know until later that the ambassador had a reason to kill. Like, we thought the ambassador has no reason to kill him because he was making a deal with the ambassador. So why would the ambassador want him dead? So that was a little weird, but I'm excited to see where it goes next. But we've been going for over 2 hours, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching.